Hi, my name's Jules and I've come to talk to you about my crumbling knees. Since I've hit my 30s, I've had pain in my knees, but it is particularly worse in my right one. I was diagnosed with osteoarthritis, which I thought was just something that older people got, but my mum thinks it's a family thing because both her and my gran have it. Probably wasn't, helped by all that rugby I played when I was younger. Lots of wear and tear on the joints, I guess. It's been a devastating blow. I've always been a keen horse rider since I was a kid. I have 2 horses and I haven't been able to ride them in about a year because of the pain. And luckily a friend, she rides them for me, but I really miss being able to do that myself. About 18 months ago, I visited my GP and I was given naproxen for the pain, but it gave me terrible indigestion, so then I started on lansoprazole for the side effects. The GP told me that I needed to lose some weight, but to be honest, I've never really been good with that side of things, and the pain was so bad that I couldn't even think about joining a gym, and I've always been a bit on the chunky side. Anyway, so a few months ago, I was at the stables and I was talking to another woman. She's a bit older than me, but she's just had a knee replacement and it has given her a new lease of life, literally. She was back riding horses within a few months of having the op. So I went back to my GP to see if I could get the replacement, and it was a different GP this time. So she weighed and measured me and told me that my BMI was 34. Now I knew, I'm overweight, but to be classified as obese, I was mortified. She talked to me about this new initiative, Get Fit First, which she'd heard about at this training event. And apparently, if you have an operation, it puts the same strain on your body as running a marathon. And if you're overweight, then, there's more chance that things can go wrong, like get an infection in your wound, or you can end up with fluid on your lungs. And if your BMI is over 30, like mine, then that risk is massively increased. And I hadn't even thought about the practicalities, like the surgeon having to push all the flesh to one's... Anyway, so she told me that I would need to get my BMI under 30 to have a referral for surgery. And obviously, I was really upset, but she was a good GP. I describe her as firm, but fair. She talked about, she explained to me about gradual weight loss over 6 months, not crash dieting. And she talked about research that had been done, that if you strengthen the muscles around the joints, then actually that can help reduce the symptoms of arthritis. She referred me to a local service called Be Well Barnsley. And after speaking to one of the advisors there, I signed up to a 6-week course at Shore Lane called Fit Me. And it was great. It was weekly, twice a week. And, it was women only, so I didn't feel too self-conscious. And it wasn't just all about diet. There was weekly exercise classes too. Since finishing the course, I've tried to put all the advice into action. I have used the healthy recipes loads, and I've done my own research too, and I found loads of useful information on arthritis from Arthritis Action and from Arthritis Research UK. I am gradually losing weight. I am eating healthily. And I'm doing the exercises specifically tailored to get the right places strong. My favourite is one called the vacuum lunge, which is good. Kills 2 birds with 1 stone. I've still got a way to go, but I'm feeling so much healthier, and the pain has significantly reduced. I don't need the naproxen and the lansoprazole anymore. I just take paracetamol or ibuprofen if it's a bad day. I've got a follow-up appointment with my GP next week, and I think I'm going to ask her to hold off on the surgery referral. So I'm not back riding horses just yet, but fingers crossed.